Hello and welcome everybody, I'm one proud Bavarian, and what are we going to do today? Well, we're going to do today what we do every day. Try and take over the world. Man, that's an old reference, you shouldn't get it, don't worry about it. Here's what we're going to do this episode. I think we're going to conquer the world, or we're going to do our best to achieve that at least. First and foremost, we have to dissolve our armies, of course. And then somebody pointed out, you know what, I thought it was a pretty good point. Prince Vermin of Dorne, despite me obviously hating her mother, and I was informed that her nickname actually comes from Prince Daemon himself. What a twat, I'm sorry to say. But what a very good man that is. I'm going to give Prince Vermin the good old dragon egg. In these trying times, he does deserve a good old egg, doesn't he? As is now Targaryen tradition, you have a young vermin sleep in his bed with his new dragon egg. If a dragon is hatched, it will be a sign that the child is indeed a true Targaryen. But what if the dragon is weak? Well then, he is weak and he shouldn't inherit. Haha. I'm going to move our capital, by the way, into Essos. Now, somebody mentioned the new Valyria. So, we could have the option, theoretically, of forming New Valyria. And it is not that hard if we keep up our conquests. Now, will we actually be able to do that? I don't know. Well, you know what I do know? I think we will settle over here. I'm just saying, all right? Maybe at a later date. Did you see this? Did you see this effect of the crown? It looks like the star actually has. Don't worry about it, okay? Maybe I was the only one that saw it. But what matters is the way I see it, you know, we may see some internal pressure sooner rather than later. It's not even long enough to show me the actual percentage, but don't worry about it. Look, here's the real deal. I am kind of okay with going for New Valyria. It's a huge portion of landmass of modern Turkey, but at the same time, it's kind of fun, isn't it? You know, we are already an emperor. We're already Prince Daemon of Dorne. I'm gonna do something all of you will hate. I'm just gonna name this kingdom Dawn real quick. And I'm gonna name this Dawn-ish. It's not quite day, but it's kind of Dawn-ish. Oh, this is a mistake. Anyway, let's carry on. I think our next war should absolutely go against Pentos. You know, we want to secure the entire region. That makes a lot of sense in my opinion. And while our dragon, I do believe he is hurt, I do also believe that we will absolutely be able to beat up Pentos. I mean, let's take a look at this, alright? Maybe, maybe not. Dawn is at a state of war. We should send ravens to the great lords, rallying them to the crown defenses. So the way it works here, if you have proper vassals, the way it works is you essentially call them in. Give me a good song, please. That's a decent song. You essentially call them in as though they are tribal allies, for example, in the base game. Now they can say yes, they can say no, they can just be neutral. They have multiple choices here. I'm just gonna try if I can't just raise them and then they can still go against us. All hail his grace Daemon of the House Targaryen, the first of his name, Prince of Dorne, and the Rhoynar, Lord of Salt, Sea, and Mountain, Lord of Chaos, and Protector of the Realm. That's who we are, boys. That is what we do. Now let's gather up all of these, everything we can find. I don't even know why. What is wrong with the sigil? Is kind of freaking out on us, but it appears to have figured itself out, so don't worry about it. Now let's get the boats ready. Where are the boats? Wait a minute, the boats are somewhere. Oh. Apparently they're... Oh, see, I didn't even see them there. We're gonna, I think, pick people up here. Surrender and will swear... What? Okay. He was a wise man. Didn't... What's wrong with Mer anyway? What happened to you, buddy? Why aren't you in my realm anymore? Hey. Listen. This is not cool. Get back into my realm. So he just surrendered. You're just like, alright, you know what? That's Daemon. So even without doing anything, our name is already here. So the wars have subsided, and yes, yet you are independent. Why is that? How could you do this to me? Must have a valid CB to declare war. I don't know. So Dawn has stretched out this. I don't know why Mer is independent. I have no clue. Oh, there you go. Alright, so it just took some time. The war's ended. Do you wish to reappoint the old council members back to their positions? I will decide my new council. Our council is full. Thank you very much. Oh no, it's actually not at all full. I was entirely wrong. Pardon me. Let's take a look here. I would like to get a good old septon. There you go. And then you can become our actual septon here. I don't really want to proselytize or anything. Let's just perform some charity. Make people like us, you know? Basic stuff, pretty much. And let's bring our troops over here, because I want to conquer eastwards. Before we may want to go for the Iron Throne. Let me tell you right now. I'm not sure if we're ever going to go for the Iron Throne, because we like our brother. Maybe if he dies and Rhaenyra takes over. Then again, I would also really like to actually be married to Rhaenyra, which was historically his third wife. I don't know what happened to his second wife. But he did have her as a third wife, I believe. And why wouldn't you go for Volantis, right? You gotta go for Volantis sometimes. Maybe they will bow to me as well. Maybe they will just all bow to me. All of them. I think we can go for you later. What is this? Faith. Bearded priests. The bearded priests were originally a sect that abandoned Valyria, finding the religious tolerance of the freehold intolerable. Nice pun there. The bearded priests of Norvos worship a secret god whose name is revealed only to initiates of the temple. These bearded priests are forbidden to cut their hair, wear only hair shirts, and traditionally wed their exes. That's pretty fucking weird, let me tell you. You're pregnant, huh? I don't know how official concubines are here. I don't think that they're that official. I think my wife is still gonna be mad at me, but what can you do? Oh, is he a dragon rider? Here's an elephant. He's a slave owner and he's a slave trader, which is to be expected. He's also still worshipping the old Valyrian gods, the ancient religion of Old Valyria, capital of the greatest empire the world has ever known. When the doom came to that city, the faith died with it, but what was preserved beyond the narrow sea by the House Targaryen, and apparently by this Triarch. And let me tell you, he's not gonna preserve. You know what? I'm forgetting words today. This is a strange episode. But look, even if you sometimes forget some words, what we're gonna do here is we're totally gonna get ready and beat the shit out of this Volantis dude. Because why wouldn't we? And how couldn't we? You know, we are in such a strong position at this time. I might even, quite frankly, give you the honor of being the Lord of Myr? Kingdom of Myr? No, absolutely not. I would like... They gotta be like a normal kingdom for Dorne, right? Can I create that? High Lordship? No, that doesn't look like it. I guess I cannot create titles for my vassals. Title has no holder. Kingdom of Dorne. Oh, the Kingdom of Dorne has a holder. But there should be a paramount ship, right? Like the Paramounts of the Reach, for example. How did they get this one? Don't worry about it, I guess. Sometimes I think too much and do too little. Also, we just walked straight into that trap. Not even a trap, really. My prince, we have received word that the dragon Malaise, owned by Lady Rhaenys Targaryen, has died in Dragonstone. It suffered a grievous injury that had rendered her unable to fly and eventually killed her off. Oh no. She was maimed! My dragon! How are you? Caraxes! I need you! Oh no. If our dragon dies, that would be the biggest shame that I've ever experienced. I like, by the way, how only he actually gets to participate in this system. My wife, Rhea, is pregnant yet again. Bronze bitch Rhea. My prince with declaration of war against us. So Volantis... Wait, what? Oh no, it's this random dude. Whatever, dude. Issue your war as you wish. I'm gonna beat you up anyway. Don't worry. We're ready to beat people up. My prince, I write on behalf of the Iron Bank of Bravos to express the consternation at the actions of your vassal Prince Corin Martell. They failed to pay the due interest on a loan, and I urge you to take appropriate action. Placate the envoy with smooth words. What can I do otherwise? I'll pay the interest on behalf of my vassal. I could do that, I guess, but he does hate us anyway, and we don't really like him either. I'm just gonna sweet talk him, because I'm not paying him money. Are you crazy? Are you crazy? Right, so the enemy is clearly on their way. Oh, at first signs were small, easily dismissed as coincidences, but now they are becoming too frequent to be ignored. The omens surrounding my wife's pregnancy are terrible. Well, just wonderful. I mean, it's quite the opposite, but, you know. So I don't know if we're gonna conquer New Valyria in, you know, in their entire capacity, but this is it's a pretty big one. You gotta admit, it's a pretty big empire. But at the same time, I mean, who would Daemon be if he didn't try, right? If I didn't go out there and try to beat up everybody's standing in my way, then who would I be? It is good tradition to have some gossips around a pregnant woman in order to keep her calm and distracted, right? Sure. Alright, here we go, boys. They were apparently... Oh, it's the Khalasar. Wait a minute. What Khalasar are you fighting? Magister Bellico, the Hammer of Asiux in War of Valyria Independence. Ah, they actually... Ah, I see how it is. I liked having you as my friend, but our differences are too great, Sir Lothar. That is what you will... You know what? I don't really care for you. I think you'll be fine. Oh, also, dragons, apparently. One of these armies needs to be led by me, so that our dragon... Oh no, our dragon is wounded. Well, this is gonna be tough. Oh no, actually not tough at all. We just beat the shit out of him. Alright, guess we don't even need the dragon anymore. We're just so good at this game. I could literally actually call him in. Let me just check the... The percentages actually don't change, which is interesting, but I'm gonna give him some rest, yeah? They're gonna be fine. You have slaves outside your capital. They will be brought to your camps in Chios. Lose tiny slave camp in Bloodstone. Prince Daemon gains 1 slave camp level in his capital. Thank you. So kind of you. Give me yet another level right there. If I deploy you in a siege, it also could maim you, right? Oh boy. Didn't maim him. Let's go. This is what we do. We don't get maimed. We destroy. I hope. For the foreseeable future. Anyway, let's get the troops over here. It's just a numbers game at the end of the day. And Gaiman has been... what a name. So he's a bastard, quite clearly. Can I give him... Is there a cadet branch somewhere? I'm not gonna... You know, maybe like... He's not even gonna get his own thing. He's clearly a Targaryen, but at the same time, he's not even bothering doing anything. In terms of, you know... Actually gaining influence or being able, you know, hey, I'm a Blackfire now. And now we have a daughter named Rara. She's quick. She's a pretty smart one. Sure. Alright, everybody get on the boats. It's boat time. The dawn is coming. Battle of Isolapsia, excuse you. What did you just do? What did you just do? Let's take over Volantis, alright? Let's get rid of him. Let's get him out of here. Oh. I guess I have to use the dragon yet again, is what you're saying. Dracarys, by the way. Not maimed. Let's go, boys. This is what I'm here for. This is the suspense that I'm here for. Does he get maimed this time? Does he not get maimed? What is going on? Is he actually coming over? I think he is. In that case, we definitely have to counteract that a bit. Because he does have 8k. I want to take down this old town. Is that old town? Old Volantis, sorry. Alright, nobody was there. Too bad. Sounds like a marvelous idea. Has been very insistent about spending some time with me recently. Who are you? We're not friends, but you like me so much. What's going on with that? Granted a lordship. Don't worry about it, mate. You do you, but I'm not going to be there. Alright, everybody get on the boats. Because we... Oh, apparently we don't need you. Jeez, that's a lot of troops, I will admit. Volantis has a decently sized army. And as long as they're not threatening my capital, we might as well stay here, I suppose. And now they're just turning around again. I don't know what they're doing there. Maybe they just wanted both to re-siege this, and now they were like, nah, I'm not re-sieging that. That's too dangerous. My prince, for too long, Ar of Jafarala has occupied my rightful seat. Who? Ah, yes. I hear plenty of stories from the kingdom of Morak. I will support you, Musavar Radin Jafarala, as you believe in the Stone Crow of Pharos. Which is just the Stone Crow. There's no description for that. He's just like, I just worship Stone Crow, mate. I don't know. You do you. Alright, they're coming here. And I think I'm gonna actually support you for no reason. What's the point? You are my court now. I hope you're actually like gathering troops. Let's go. The wounds have healed. And it's time to create new wounds in our enemies. As they are actually coming into my territory now. But we can just literally land there and beat them up. Unless we don't even need to do that. It really depends. Ooh. We just siege down the Temple of the Lord of Light. Brutal. Truly brutal. High Priest Torio. I guess that is the highest priest, huh? Of R'hllor. Interesting. I have to admit, maybe we are going to turn into a worship of the flaming god or whatever. My niece, Princess Rhaenyra Targaryen, has tried to have Lord Corlys Velaryon of Dristmar... What? How? What? How dare you, woman? Look. Wait, ask to ransom prisoner? Who's that? Why did she want him arrested? She's our friend. He's our friend. Why'd you do that? The realm will bleed over this injustice, and I might as well come in. But I can't really, because she's not actually the queen. She just exists. They're sieging some nonsense stuff over here. I don't really care about that. What's this? I humbly request to join you in Kios so that I may serve you. Right now you're being employed by this young man over here. You're not that excellent, I'll be real with you. Stay where you are, mates. I don't really need to, you know. Don't worry about it. Alright, let's get on the boats. Except you. You have to stay here. Get on the boats, get the dragon, and off we go. That's how we roll. Not even gonna, like, we could land right next to him and then be like, oh, we're gonna walk into him. No, we don't do that. Listen, I jump into you, and I kill you before I even let my dragon go wild. Dracarys, boys. Oh, he got slain. Or at least severely burned, I guess. Oh, 2 people got severely burned. He got killed! You fool! My prince, I'm deeply hesitant to ask, but the coffers of your loyal subjects are running dry from the upkeep of the levies you have raised from our lands. Any recompense for the costs of my liege's war? I mean, you already hate me, so I don't really see a point. They are gathering up a decent amount of troops here, but oh, those are the crown loyalists. This is just the Dornish. Who gives a shit about them? No? Some tax concessions could placate them. Yeah, sure. I'll give the Merchant Republics a bit of a benefit there. Boom! Get enforced upon. This is what happens if you go against your new lord. Right. The Dothraki Horsla Drakara has launched a raid on our lands, but if it is plunder they seek, perhaps we can try and placate them with a tribute. You know what? He's so close to the sea. I think we're just gonna go over there and beat him up. The war's ended. We literally do no change there, I guess. Alright, you go over here. Thank you very much. What? Oh, you... Oh, you fool. He didn't even know what he did. We can just literally land on him. This is brutal. Travelers bring rumors of fire and blood. They say that the dragons live once more. That Sir Hagon now rides Sheepstaler into battle, but he's a literal peasant? What? Sheepstealer, pardon me, of course. How could I not be able to pronounce that? I'm a fool. It's literally called Sheepstealer, and the dude is literally a lowborn. How dare he? Frankly, how dare he? But more importantly, New Valyria, I don't know, maybe we're gonna pull it off in this... Not in this episode, I don't think, but maybe... Could I theoretically go with a dragon conquest here? It doesn't... I mean, you know, we don't actually know. Let's just get rid of these people here. Every night I hear since he was given it, my son Vermin has been sleeping with his dragon egg, but it has remained cold. As the months slip by, we have given up hope of it hatching anytime soon. Oh, maybe he's not a Targaryen. How would we know? That's all I'm saying. Right, we defeated the good old horde here. Now, my question is just, could I theoretically move in? Okay, I need to, of course. My bad. My bad. Can I declare war on you? Anti-nomad. Target the savage with the aim of ending their acts of rape and pillage. What's the point though? Like, it actually doesn't do anything. We could do some small colonization. Honestly, I think the biggest thing that keeps me and Prince Daemon from actually reuniting New Valyria isn't the difficulty. Reuniting this is easy, alright? Empire of New Valyria. Wait, what the fuck? We only need 51%? We only need 51%. I thought we needed like 80. I'm gonna reunite it this very episode. Are they crazy? That's like a non-goal. I can easily build a rivaling kingdom to that of the Iron Throne, and then the Iron Throne can suck it. I think we may get him, but it really does depend. I'll be real with you. It does depend on Princess Rhaenyra, and she... Oh, what's up with her? She's stressed. Weird eyes. Weird-eyed lady. Very, very weird eyes. She is weird. Change character. No, I don't want to become her. She's weird because she's sieging him down. And I can't even aid him. I want to aid him. That's preposterous. Alright, we're going to take Norvos here. They will surely honor their obligation. I hope. Right. We have a fairly small army now compared to, you know, for example, the Iron Throne, which is interesting, but we do have a dragon. I mean, so does the Iron Throne, but you know what I'm saying, right? You know what I'm saying, mate. Let's get all of these armies just right here into the capital. We're gonna win this fight. I'm not worried about that. I'm more thinking about, hey, what are our real possibilities for beating up the Iron Throne? Because our lord here is not gonna colonize land from the savages. He doesn't give a shit. You know what he cares about? He cares about blobbing. Blobbing is his duty and his right. I hereby surrender. Oh, well. Okay. I guess. Oh, we have yet another. Why are they all lowlifes? Are you joking? He gets Vermithor the Bronze Fury? And he's strong. What? Alright, we won and this is done. Do I have anything interesting to do though? Sell slaves, buy slaves. I didn't even look into that at all so far. We can buy some Unsullied. And we can convert to being Rollo. But I think we're just gonna... This was easy. That was extraordinarily easy. Hello everybody. I'm the Lord of New Valyria. I'm the Lord of 2 lordships. They're both agnatic, cognatic primogeniture, so it actually doesn't matter. My brother. I would kind of really like to... She really likes us, which is strange considering... I don't know, like the game doesn't care that she got rid of our friend, and I swear he's still our friend. There you go, call us the sea snake. I feel bad about that. I don't like that at all. The Night's Watch already existing is interesting. Jesus Christ, look at our empire, that's all I can say, really. Can I distribute some of the kingdom titles that we hold here? Because I don't really want these stepstones. Like, that's just, like, wasted land. I would rather have them do the, you know, roleplay decision where they're like, oh, do we aid him or do we not aid him? It is a question indeed, my friends. I would rather have them do that, you know? It's one of those things. I'm going to give you the stepstones, buddy. You can have him. King Giles of the Stepstones. At Dorne, on the other hand, I'm not sure that I want to give it away. Give it away, give it away, give it away now. I don't know about Dorne. I don't feel like that is actually a good idea. The Martell dynasty, obviously, I hope that it just breaks and never returns. Looks like it. What other kingdom title are we holding here? Tyrosh and Lys. Myr as well. We could hand those out to these people, I suppose. They're just going to become really upset all the time. And I hate it already, but... You know what, I'm going to do that. I want some kings to rule my land. I'm not the person that administers things, okay? That's all I'm saying. I don't do that. You get Lys. You could have Myr back if you want such a twat, but you are a pretty big twat, you know that? I mean, you should stop hating us. Usurp title, foreign religion, abomination of incest. Well, what can you do about it? I think we're going to give you Tyrosh back instead. Yeah, I'm going to give it to him. I'm going to keep Myr in our position, but Tyrosh can go. He still hates us. That's okay, though. Honestly, that's fair. Fair game, if you ask me. Right, I guess that clears the space of the levies here again. We're the Empire of the Dawn. Are we called... Oh, I could just... Alright, one moment. I got to interrupt the recording here. See you in a second. Haha, and I'm back, sorry. I had to take care of something there. We already, well, united New Valyria. It was way more simple than I ever anticipated. And what are we going to do this episode? Honestly, I don't know. We are quite clearly much, much weaker than our good old brother here, King Viserys, and I'm actually not quite sure. He does have a dragon. Yeah, here's Sunfire. Sunfire not... Why is Sunfire an incompetent... Pardon me. Why is Sunfire an incompetent commander? I don't get that. What is our dragon? They're all incompetent commanders, but look at our dragon. Holy shit. Why the fuck is our dragon so good and his dragon is so bad? Is his dragon really young? Is that a thing? Yeah, he's only 25, I guess. Maybe he's not fully grown yet, meaning that we can still interfere with that, but we would probably run the risk of facing Syrax as well. But I'll be damned. That's an interesting conundrum, though. An interesting situation. I think first and foremost, I'm gonna try to do this one. And you know what, actually, first and foremost, we're gonna turn over to R'hllor. Hello everybody, I now worship R'hllor, Son of Fire. I'm also very intimidating, if you didn't know that. A lot of people appear to be afraid of me. Can't build a dragon pit yet, don't have the money. Could I convert any of you? I mean, I probably can actually convert you. Does that even work in this game? Or rather in this mod? Demand religious conversion doesn't appear to be a thing here. That's okay though. All things considered, I think that is perfectly fine. Let's name some new people here. I'll name all of your advisors. And then we'll declare war on Bravos, because what I would like to finish off this episode is essentially the eastern coast of Essos, or the western coast of Essos, but the coast in the east. That's kind of the point I was trying to make there. Let's hope that they honor their obligations. If not, I mean, you know, fair enough, quite frankly. We're gonna beat up our enemies as is, at least I hope so. According to the dragons that we do own. The armies of the stepstones shall join you. Thank you so much. They will all join me. All hail his magnificence, Daemon of the House Targaryen, the first of his name, Prince of the New Valyrian Freehold, Great Archon of the colonies of Old Valyria, Protector of the free cities and all the East, Master of the Rhine and Lord of Old Valyria and Chios. The way I see it, we're pretty much the counterpiece to our brother here, meaning that we are in a very, very strong position, and meaning that losing out here, I can't see it happen. I don't know about you. I just can't see it. Where are my boats? Did I get rid of the... Nope, Dornish fleet, there you go. Bring the Dornish fleet over here, please. Oh, news from Driftmark, my prince. During the war on the Iron Throne, the dragon rider Sir Haegon, rider of Sheepstealer, and Sir Laena Velaryon, rider of Seasmoke, met in fierce combat, driving their dragons to tear each other at each other relentlessly. Sir Laena and Seasmoke prevailed, killing Sheepstealer. Let me just wander here. Or is Grey Ghost, Vermithor, Silverwing. So Laena Velaryon won. So they actually, Driftmark actually won out over Lady Rhaenyra. See, Rhaenyra, this is what happens if you try to get rid of good old Lord Corlys the Sea Snake. I don't like most of these, I'll be real with you. Alright, interesting. So the dragons had their first fight, meaning that there's now one dragon less in this world. Also, these factions appear to be quite strong. My prince, we have received word from Loroth. Archon Brachillo has led them to join a coalition in defense of Bravos. Loroth, wow, I'm so scared. No, not Loroth. The northern coast? No. I'm threatened. Sorry for the verbal shitposting, alright? It's just like, let's be real. The real question of this playthrough will be about the Iron Throne. That is what all of this is about. Some text concession. Yeah, I mean, could do it, I guess. I can give them gold. Let's just hand them over some gold. That's fine. Whilst holding court, a group of Yogos Nai warriors was presented to you. The leader expressed the admiration they had for you and presented to you a gift: a young Zor stallion. A striped black and white mount that the Yogos Nai ride on the plains. Could thank him. Where you... Oh, I don't know. You're not actually from anywhere. Tell him to stay here, but he's awful. I'll just take the gift. Absolutely. Give me my artifact. Let me take a look at it. Where is it? I honestly forget about the interface here half the time. Ooh, we have a dragon bone bow. Can I use that? I could, but it's just... actually so good. Jesus Christ. Then again, we don't really need it. Look at this Zors though. It's fucking zebra. GRM! What are you doing? Don't think he knows what a zebra looks like. Anyway, let's get Bravos under control. Stability has been brought again. Oh, Rhaenyra Targaryen has been imprisoned and lost her title. Really? Did he get the title? He did get the title now, and I think he has to redistribute it. But she lost it. So what does he do with the title now? Nah, I don't care for that. Look, that's just not who I am. So Rhaenyra is now in prison. In prison under Lord Corlys the Sea Snake. Lord Corlys, straight up, my best man. He is the best man that we could ever encounter in this cruel world. The Zorz is causing much trouble according to her master at arms. The stable masters apparently cannot control it, having injured many of them by kicking. Right. Peasants are upset. You know what? Just deal with it, buddy. If I can deal with it, you can deal with it. Lord Alton sent me a letter describing in detail the tricks and rules of statesmanship that he has learned during the course of his life, hoping it would endear him to me. No one actually like that. I'm fucking, you know, this dude is an idiot in terms of ruling, but like getting some tips shows the vassal is a good dude, you know? Oh, these fools. They're already committed to landing. I need to unite these armies, and then we're gonna fight with a dragon. Do they have a dragon, you think? Doubt it, but I'm still gonna use it. It could be injured, and I mean the fight is it's already over, if you can see that, right? They're already mostly fleeing, but at the same time, Dracarys, why wouldn't you do it? Didn't get injured. He got maimed though. Good. Get maimed, you son of a gun. Get maimed, you absolute son of a gun. Let's get you out of here, so that you don't take any further attrition. And then let's get you back in over here. Not the same province, by the way. Let's go. Dragon's still alive, boys. We got it. This dragon is the king of the world. Oh. What? Caraxes does not seem normal. Sometimes he seems to be acting calmly and is in control. The next moment he can be viciously attacking anything and everything within range, often including me. He is uncontrollable when crazed. This dragon seems abnormal and crazed. Sometimes it seems calm, but can attack man or dragon with no provocation. He gets more prestige, gets... What the fuck is that personal combat skill? Just an additional 50? Or I guess maybe he will challenge me to fight sometimes, because right now it doesn't look... We don't have to tame him anymore, right? So, like, it doesn't look like there's actually a negative consequence. My prince... Ooh, a great trial at court. Lord Robin Langward was imprisoned by King Viserys Targaryen, stood accused of sedition and conspiracy against the realm. Lord Gendry Chelmsford presided over the trial, during which the prisoner was ultimately found innocent of all charges. Also, this wasn't actually combat, this was just trial by trial. Alright, let's finish this war, and then we want to finish this episode. I believe we are a bit over the time already, but you know how it is. In the next episode, you know what we're going for. You know it, right? How could you not know it? Daemon Targaryen, king of the world. That's what we were here for. That is what I announced this series to be, and that is exactly what this series is going to be. Going to be the king of the world. Quite literally. Not quite literally, but you know what I'm saying. Right, let's take a look here. Didn't get hurt. Let's go. We have a crazy dragon. But has that ever stopped anybody? Also, my concubine? I don't know, though, by looking at this. I don't know if the AI actually understands that, like, they should focus on me in terms of sieging down. Because I haven't seen them be good so far. Madness and greatness are two sides of the same coin, and every time a new Targaryen is born, the gods toss the coin in the air, and the world holds its breath to see how it lands. This child seems mad. Well, he's mad. Alright. That's a good heir right there. Being mad, that's perfect. My niece... Or my... I think we're gonna do like a proper Targaryen thing, right? I'm gonna go with Rhaera here. Let's arrange a betrothal. Do you still have the egg, by the way? You do. Good. Keep it alive. That's all I can say. Did the dragon get hurt? I really hope it didn't, but I don't know. My prisoner Maloney. Maloney, what a name. Sorry. You know, I'm actually going to end this one in the next episode. I think the next episode, you know what's coming. I'm not sure that King Viserys knows. I'm not sure that he knows. Ooh, what the fuck? Rhaenys Targaryen of the Iron Throne. My cousin. Pushing her claim, huh? Wish I could raise my sword in her name. Money, it is their duty. It is their duty, and you know it. Look, here's the deal. We are in a wonderful spot, and I think in the next episode some wonderful, huge stuff is gonna happen. I will see you then and there. Later, alligator.